Warren from NQ Explorers again. Today we're back in the site of a silver mining town that dated from the late 19th century. We've been here a couple of times in the past, and this place has been well detected, but we're hoping for a few more good finds in here today. It's Colleen and I and our brother-in-law Peter's in here today, so he's a veteran detectorist and he's keen to find a few old relics today, so let's see what he comes up with. We're going to concentrate on the old areas where the dwellings used to be up on this ridge line where you see behind me. This is the main part of town. Quite a large town, around 500 people. Nothing here now at all, it's just a cattle station. And then we can head down the hill over there towards the silver smelter, which I showed you on an earlier video, and see what dwellings or huts or miners' camps may be down there. We're looking for evidence of old bricks, ceramic scatters, that sort of thing. Often you'll find that there'll be big blank areas, you get no targets. And then you'll come into a little camp and there'll be targets everywhere, and a lot of iron of course, but that's the challenge. And with these AT Pros and the iron discrimination we've got, we can work those sort of areas. So thanks for watching. We'll be back shortly with our first find. Well, it's today's first relic. It's a lovely old lamp burner from a hurricane lamp. There's a couple of little house sites just here, scattered brick remnants of old chimneys and things, and a couple of silage pits, old cess pits out the back. So this is typical of what you find in these areas, but that's a nice old relic. Well, this is fairly typical of the remnants of these North Queensland ghost towns. There are a couple of house sites in here, and you might be able to see in the distance there's a mound of bottles, broken bottles. Here we've got an old brick footpath. This used to be someone's front garden once. Here's the foundations of probably what was the chimney. As you can see, there's scattered bricks and a little bit of stonework there, just local river stone. It's been used to build the chimney. Bricks scattered around from when the chimney collapsed at some stage after the dwelling was abandoned, I guess. And over here we've got looks like a piece of an cast iron stove. As you can imagine, this is just littered with iron rubbish, this ground, but I've got the iron discrimination on the AT Pro International up to 40, and I'll dig everything above 40. That's going to be a lot of digging, but you need to do that because there's some pretty good relics and even gold coins, let's imagine, in the 50s, so we don't want the discrimination any higher than that. Okay, let's get on with it. More examples of old habitation. Look at this old brick footpath. The local bricks don't seem to have been of a very high quality. They've eroded quite badly in the last 130 years. As you can see, there's some pretty ferocious looking ants there too. I don't want to go digging there. Bits of concrete. And out the back here we've got our cess pits where the long drop dunny used to be. It's got this nice bell and black matchbox lid. The bell's visible there, patented in London. The rest of the box, there's a bit of the hinge mechanism in the side, but just the lid. Nice one. I just got this nice piece of mortar shrapnel. This was used as a mortar range by the army during World War II. That's a really solid signal, as you can imagine, and quite shallow. Just got this lovely tiny little, very delicate 2-hole button. That's definitely 1800s. Look at that little tiny button, maybe off a fly or some delicate piece of clothing other than that. Oh, and it's branded too. Look at that, there's writing on it. Nice. I'll subtitle that. That's a nice little find. Very small target, and it was only about 3 inches down, but it was a big signal on the detector. Only in the low 60s though. On my very next swing after that delicate little button, I've unearthed, looks like a piece of ammunition here. Yes, it's a cartridge, obviously fired. Not sure what that is. I'm no ammunition expert, I know plenty of you blokes are. I've got a head stamp and a calibre off that. Thought it was a shotgun shell at first, but it doesn't appear to be so, does it? There's an interesting little array of artefacts here. It looks like the shaft off a stamper battery head. There's a little bit of a steel moulding over there. I'm not sure what that is. Does look like a stamper head, but it's a bit small. An old pot lid, big old boiler lid, and a bottle on the surface, which looks like it's intact. Hopefully it is. Let's have a look at this. Yes, it is. Look at that. Sunbacon bottle. What a ripper. Nice. Well, that's going home for the collection. I just got this really cool find, an old timer's button, and it's branded. A bit dirty there, I can't quite make that out. Solid brass, lovely 62 signal on the AT Pro. And you don't get any tone roll on targets like that. That's a ripper. Well, this place has been well detected over the years. I thought this was an obvious spot to check. This is a built-up area with a stone pitch wall around the edges. I'd say this was an old tent or an old dwelling site. Over there's some old bricks just in front of the detector. So there's been a chimney or a hearth of some sort. There's more bricks there. We've got a lovely 72, 73 signal. Very high tone. Quite deep actually. There's the hole. I'll show you just what's come out here. I think it's a little silver coin. I think that is a threepence. It'll be a silver threepence from the 1800s. Have a look at that. What an absolute ripper. Okay, we'll get him in the sun there. See if we can clean that off gently. Look, I'll give that a bush wash and we'll see what we've got there. That is a beauty. No worries. Well, hopefully that'll be a Victorian coin. Well, it's definitely Victorian silver. There's Queen Victoria, I think. I'll make her out with the bun there. So if I flip it this way, I should get the 3, and the date will be either side of the 3 for threepence, with the crown on top. I may be able to get a date off that. It's not that badly worn. It's been through a lot of hands, obviously. That's a lovely sterling silver Victorian threepence. Nice one. Well, this might get messy, but I'm going to go live. That's where I just got that little threepence. A couple of swings this way towards the front of this, what I'm calling a house area. And I've got a solid 75. It's a little bit jumpy, but high 70s signal, which was similar to what I just got with that threepence. So what we'll do, we'll go a live dig. This could be fairly painful, but we'll see what we get out of here. Let's get rid of some of this deadfall. So this would have been the floor of the old house, or whatever was in here. Old tent. Often in these old mining towns are just tent structures. Okay, whatever it was is out. Okay. I'm going to get a signal in the high 50s now, so this could be a button or something. I don't think that's going to be a coin. Go on with a throw pointer. Where is it? I've got this Pro Pointer AT set on the medium setting, the default. Well, I had it on high, or most sensitive. Didn't really need it. I found, especially if you're digging a big hole. Oh yeah, there you go. It's a lead roofing nail. Okay, well there's definitely a structure here. That proves my theory. No coin, but that's fine. Okay, Colin's just got a bottle over here, a broken one, but it's I think she said it's a Lee and Perrins sauce bottle. Stuff's scattered all through. This is a big town, this place. Oh, nice. Actually, that's a neat break on top. Lee and Perrins. What's it say on the side there? Oh, Worcestershire sauce. Nice. That's not a bad break. It would be a. You could make a little vase out of that, actually.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sweet. We'll take that home, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the best part of the day, bit of morning tea. Peter's made his tea.
Yeah, got a big cup.
Well, that's the main thing, a lot of big hot tea.
Yeah, see now, it's genuine. See this cup? It's made for the bush, full of elastic.
It looks like it's done a few miles, that thing.
It's done a few miles. Here to Mount Isa and back.
Oh, that's good. Well, we're going to have a bit of luxury here today. We've got a couple of blueberry muffins each. And, oh, look at this.
Thanks a lot.
Wasn't like this in the old days back here in the 1890s.
Are these homemade salts?
Indeed they are.
There's my next relic after morning tea. It's a lovely old miner's boot heel. That's in great condition too. Well, I've gone for a bit of a wander in the bushes, a bit of a recon. I think I've stumbled in a bit of a miner's camp here. I've got that boot heel. I just got it a second lamp burner of the day.
Well, Macca, this looks like a good signal. I got 69, 70 here.
It's pretty solid sounding signal. Yeah,
it.
could be. It's probably like Peter just said. We've been digging a bit of that mortar shrapnel. You just got a piece now, did you?
Yeah, just a minute ago over underneath a big tree.
Yeah.
Look, there we go. What's that? Looks like.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Or is it one of those? It's a lead nail. Yeah, it's a roofing nail.
Roofing
Top
nail.
of a. So that means it's been an old shed or a shack here. Well, that's good. We're in the right area.
That's it. We'll keep looking around.
Righto. What do you got so far? You got a.
I've got a lock off a bolt.
Oh, that's right. That's a good looking piece. And then you got that a bit of bridle, that ring off a bit of bridle or something,
That's
I suppose. Yeah. Right. I just got one of them too. So the old timers have been down in this spot.
Little brass
Little
rivet.
brass rivet off a saddle. And I just got that one there, which is I think that's off a saddle, bit of saddle.
Yeah, saddle, that's right, when they used to nail them in.
Yeah, good. Well, we've decided we must be in the horse paddock. We've just got a run of these finds, the stud that Peter got on the pin I got, that nail-in pin, and then we've got a nice buckle now, off a bridle or some such. Okay, the finds are coming in pretty thick and fast now. Peter's just got a button. I'd say this was the horse, could have been the Bullockies camp or...
Like
oh, nice.
A brass sort of button.
Yeah, that's a beauty. I love those old timers buttons. Good one.
Okay.
Another nice find here. It's another old brass button. Hot in the heels, the one Peter just got. These will be all branded. So either the Bullockies or the Teamsters were camped in this area. A lot of horse tack and buttons. Maybe some coins here if we're lucky. Okay, I got a solid 81, 82. Hot on the heels of that button. About a foot away from that button actually. Put a sign, check it. Definitely no iron. No tone roll, no iron, so this may be a nice find. Could be a another piece of that shrapnel though. We're picking up a bit of that mortar shrapnel. Or it could be a shotgun cartridge. Won't be far down, I don't think. Okay, it's up in that corner there. The pinpointing wasn't too flash. Let's have a look with the pro pointer, see if it's in pro pointer range. Okay, it's up in that corner there, I'm pretty sure. Let's pull the saw back. Beautiful digging conditions today, slightly moist, easy to dig. Okay, it's in the face of the malachite there. I didn't see anything come out. What's that? Maybe a tarpaulin loop or something, is that it? What is that? No, it looks like it's a lead nugget. Gee, that rang up high, didn't it? I think it's lead. No, it's not terribly heavy. Maybe some sort of alloy. There's Peter over in the distance. He just picked up another button. Checking his GPS too by the look of it. I don't know what's going on there. But we're right in the middle of town here. Can you imagine what this was like in the 1880s with the horse and buggies and all the people here? 500 people. And look at it now. There's not a trace, there's not a building stump, there's not a major physical existing remnant of that town. Scattered bricks and ceramics and rubbish pits, that's all that's here. This one's a low 80s. I don't know what this is going to be, probably brass. Getting some lead. Here we go, what's this? Another top off it's a lead top off a steel roofing nail, so there was a building here. Corrugated iron roofing nail. Well, this is what drew me to this spot. I got the detector there for scale. You can see this is the old front steps of someone's dwelling. There's a bit of concrete, some local flat river stone and bricks. And I've picked a few iron targets and those buttons in this area, so I mean, walking through this spot, you wouldn't imagine there'd ever been a dwelling because there's no building stumps or any sorts of foundations. There are only timber homes, of course, and many of them were removed when the towns were pulled down and the next rush was onto the next great silver or gold find. But This was a dwelling here. I've got a roofing nail, and there's a lot of iron here, so there might be some other targets around here worth digging. I'm not far from those brick steps, so I've got this solid old relic. I don't know what it is. It's an 84 on the AT Pro. Looks like it's brass with some sort of round-ended slot. Purpose unknown. Well, I just found another set of fireplaces and broken down stumps of chimneys, and I just unearthed this beautiful old padlock front. Look, it's still got the scutcheon cover that'll swing down over that. Nice one. I wonder if there's a brand on there. May not be, but so that's the inside of the mechanism. This will be the outside. Cool. Just thought I'd show you another spot on this old town site. Here is the remnants of an old chimney, a hut of some description, and there's some broken bricks. Looks like parts of an old stove, with the front of the cast iron stove and a bit of an old pot lid there. More bricks. Big piece of cast iron stove there. I was going to pick that up, but there could be a black snake under that, so I won't pick it up. That's the dig where I just got that padlock front. But down here I just spotted something glinting in the sun. A bottle. I haven't been in here yet. Let's go and discover this one together. I'm heading downhill here on the main part of the town, in the town common. No, she's broken. Broken neck. Typical of the old bottles. They smashed the tops off them. But interesting, I just come down there as I was talking. I saw there's some big stone structure down through there. We'll go and have a look at that next. Well, this was a really good dig. It was a 6870. First piece to come out was that old piece of blue plate, which is fairly typical of the 1800s. There's several pieces of plate. That was quite deep actually, and with it was this beautiful old fork. Look at that. That is an absolute treasure, that one. It's quite light and delicate. Looks like it's been electroplated. That, I would say that's going to be hallmarked. It's complete. That's what I love about these bits of cutlery when they're in that sort of condition. Look at the prongs on these things. That's a beautiful old bit of cutlery. Yes, there's the hallmark there, if you can see that. I'll get the details and see if we can identify that to a silversmith, electroplater, and which town or even which country it came from. Predominantly England, or of course Australia, but we'll have a look at that and we'll interpret it and I'll put it on the video. This one's a solid 62. It was about 2 feet from that fork. We've got it in the mullock heap here, so we'll see what this is together. It's in the top of the heap here somewhere. Oh, a beauty. I think it's a button. Yes, it's an old-timer's button. Well, he or she's busted a button off while they've dropped their fork and a bit of broken plate. What a beauty. Next find, very inconsistent signal because of the shape of the object, as the double D bounced across it. I think it's part of a lamp, a light bit of alloy or brass alloy of some sort. Probably off a hurricane lamp. Just got this which looks like a giant button. I think it's lead. Looks like some sort of homemade button. It's a beauty. An old wash basin just lying in the grass here. I'm down in that area I showed you about 45 minutes ago. My 45 minutes ago, not yours. I think this is quite a substantial building. Could have been a hotel. There's been a big chimney here, big fireplace. See all the stacked, they're actually mortared together. That's a substantial fireplace. That one might have been a big cooking fireplace. And here you can see the outline of a building. The stone foundation and some corrugated iron tin around the edges. I don't know the function of this building, but I'd say it's quite a substantial structure. It's one of the biggest I've found here. Just a dirt floor, earth floor. There's a bit of ceramic and broken glass on the floor here. So I might spend the next hour or so in this area around this old ruin. Nice one. Colleen and I have been separated in the bush for about an hour and a half. She just called me over and she's going to show me her finds, see what she's got. She's using the AT Gold today on the Scrim 1 with the headphones. which controls the volume, which you can't do with the speaker. So what's she got here?
Found a button there.
Yeah,
There's also a buckle.
a buckle and a button in the same hole. Oh, that's a nice little buckle.
It's got the teeth.
Oh, that's
still on.
those little Paris buckles. They're often dated. I don't know if it's a patent date or it's a manufacturer date. Where's the button?
I've got him
In your pouch. Okay, well, we'll get the pouch out and we'll have a look what Colleen's found over the last hour and a half. Well, Colleen reckons she's found a big handful of buttons here. Looks like a couple of shirts have died. You got this whole area, like a couple of shirts have gone down here, do you reckon?
Yeah, that's all been buttoned.
They've been buttoned.
I've left one here.
What do you reckon? There's 30 buttons here.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Are they all the old timers buttons?
Yeah, one's really nice. I'll show you that.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's interesting. An old camp and the shirts got left behind. Or was it the trousers or something? Oh, this is great to get that many buttons in one dig, in one little area. Obviously, it was a campsite. We're going to catch up with Peter and have a bit of lunch. We've got some ham and salad rolls to have there and some cold drinks out of the fridge. And then I think we'll all head down to that old hotel hearth that I found. What's she got here? Sure enough, she's right. It's another button. Look at that. And you got a big pocket full of these.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll show these later. That's great. Will there be more here, is there? Or is that the last signal?
Oh, that's the last one I've got.
Okay, cool. Nice finds. Well, we haven't got to lunch yet. The button queen's still at it. She just exclaimed, I've got another button before she even dug it. I think they come up in the 61, 62s and the AT Pro, AT Golds. Target ID.
Some of them have been 43 to
Oh, really? But she
43.
said she's got a few different types. So when we get back for lunch here, we'll go through the pouch and we'll have a look at the different varieties that she's picked up. When you get that many buttons, it's a really good day because we love collecting those old buttons. There's so many old unique brands amongst them. They're all branded, like everything from the 19th century generally is. You can't hear this because Colin's got it on the headphones. Yes, it's a button. Geez, your count's getting up there now. Beauty. Yeah, you could have found the laundry, eh?
No. I've only just come in here, so I might come back.
Well, we're back for lunch. This is the button queen. This is Colleen's haul for about an hour's detecting. There's around 30 buttons there, 29 or 30. A beautiful Paris buckle, and all of these are the old branded 1800s buttons. So we have to go through them all and see what's written on them and where they were manufactured. That's a great little patch she's found. It was all in a fairly small area too. Nice one. Okay, bit of lunch now. Colin's making some ham and salad rolls. We've got some cold drinks out of the fridge in Peter's four-wheel drive, so we've had a good morning so far. A few good finds come up there. A lot of buttons there at the end, and we're going to go down and have a look at that old chimney in that hotel site after we've had a bit of lunch.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Always got to have butter on both sides.
I just got this nice little item. Was sunbaking. The detector signalled and alerted me to it, but it's a little brass dome with some elaborate little casting engravings on it. And I think it's lead inside. I wonder if it's the tip off a cane or a riding crop or something. Okay, we're all down at this old hotel site after lunch now. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Still not too warm. It's a beautiful day today. Colleen's just called out she's got a nice solid 80 on the AT Gold. See what she's got here. Go live. No iron check, no iron indicated?
No.
Okay.
Down.
Or it's smaller. Yeah. Hey, what's that?
A buckle.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a delicate little thing. Oh, it's a bit like that Paris buckle you got
Just a little.
before lunch. That's a nice little buckle.
Yeah.
Okay, with the buckle, another item that she's just, it's a two-hole, oh look, what is that? It was a smiley face. Is it it's a watch part?
Is it a watch part?
Yeah. But it's a good, is it a watch? I don't know. It's got a face.
Yeah, it looks like a face.
Well, it looks stainless, but no, it's older than that. I think it's a watch part. That was with the buckle. I guess that was the 80 signal you got this part, was it? Oh, hang on, it's a keyway or a lock of some sort, is it?
Actually, it looks like that might be a key. Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't look that old, perhaps. I'm not sure. Well, if there's any detail on it, we'll subtitle it. No, it's a lock of some description. Sliding lock. Bit of a conference going on up here. We're on the way back to the car. We're about to end it for the day. Peter said he's just got a nice old historic axe head. Oh, is it buried or just laying there like that?
It's just lying there, Macca.
Huh.
It's had a bit of beating on the top.
Yeah. Nice. And there's a brick over there next to it, so one brick, but you wonder what was here. Maybe it was an old tent camp or something. Okay.
That almost looks like a pole. Oh no, it's probably just a new tree cut down.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
There's bricks everywhere. There's bricks all through the place. Well, Heath and his dad's joined us. Heath's here with his ace. He's got a nice thimble. It's the second one for the day. You got one about 20 minutes ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
This one's in good condition. Flat, but they're always like that, Nelly.
Yeah.
And the other one was a bit cracked, wasn't it? But
yeah.
they're good signals, though. You've got to dig those sort of signals.
Thinking this one was going to be a button, though.
You thought it was going to be a button?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a couple of buttons too, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries. Brilliant. Okay, Colin's just picked up a target we didn't see dug. It's a nice old thimble. Ah, that's not too squashed here. That's in good nick.
It's a little one.
That's a very small thimble, isn't it? Would that be like a children's sewing thimble or something?
Maybe it's for a small finger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, what a great day we've had in here today. Sun's on the set. Might head back now. About 2 hours drive home. Get a cold drink and we'll head off. So some great finds in today. We'll definitely be back in here because there's so much to cover in here. It's such a large area. Like I keep saying, it's been well detected, but as you can see, we're still picking targets out of it. So always worth a visit, and it's just great to be out in the bush for a day. So thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting. Bye for now.